Okay guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm gonna be reacting to Nick Fuentes' response to the PBD podcast. If you guys didn't see my last video, Andrew Tate basically went on the PBD podcast and apologized for the anti-Semitism. Said it wasn't him who played the song. He wasn't singing along. He didn't like that it was being played. And he got dragged to the club because he was with Nick and Clav. So the title of this clip is Nick Fuentes cooks PBD podcast, calls them NPCs and enforcers of political order. Brutal. PBD had Netanyahu on the show. I think they gave him less of a hard time about being a war criminal. So let's hear what Nick Fuentes has to say in this clip.
This is a deficit of courage. This is a deficit of fucking balls. That's what this is. Where's the balls? Huh? And you know what's funny? Patrick Bet-David had Bibi Netanyahu on the show. I think they gave him less of a hard time about being a war criminal than Andrew Tate playing a song. Yeah, think of that. Benjamin Netanyahu is a wanted war criminal. He is charged by his own government for corruption, credibly accused of committing a genocide. You have him on the show, you barely press him about that. Andrew Tate comes on the show, you press him for 50 minutes because he was present while a song played in a nightclub in South Beach. Really? Does that make any sense to anybody? Does that even make sense? And it's on the men, because you expect, especially the older guys, you expect the older guys to be able to call balls and strikes and say, you know what, this is woke garbage, this is PC, this is emotional, this is over the top. You expect grown men to be able to call out the nonsense, not to drink the Kool-Aid, not to buy into it. He's gonna go and participate in this humiliation ritual. I'm watching this round table of guys that are lecturing me. You're childish, you're immature, you need to grow up, you shouldn't say these things. This is a round table. These guys are pushing 40, pushing 50, crying for 50 minutes about a song because that's what everyone's supposed to do because the Jews are mad. Really? Where's the courage?
Yeah, I mean, Fuentes is saying it perfectly right now. And while I might not agree with him with everything, it's like stand on your ground. Like a lot of these podcasters, whoever it may be, Joe Rogan, PBD, these like mainstream podcasters, they were crying about cancel culture when, you know, you said you couldn't vote for Trump because they were calling Trump a Nazi and a fascist, all this garbage. But now all of a sudden it's against a different group of people, then it's okay, then cancel culture is fine, then it's, you know, it's anti-Semitic, you can't play this song, it's harmful, it's hurtful. It's crazy how the sides completely flipped. It used to be, you know, the Democrats and the liberals and the leftists that were crying about cancel culture. They still do, don't get me wrong, but now it's the other side as well. I thought this was the side of free speech. I thought the Republicans, the right, stood for free speech. But, you know, oh, you played this controversial song made by a black homosexual again, but that's not fine. It's mind-boggling to me.
And that's really what it comes down to in this country. Everybody knows what is going on, but everybody is afraid to call these people out on their crap. That's really what it is. Everybody knows Netanyahu has us by the balls. Everybody knows AIPAC has us by the balls. Everybody knows there's this double standard. We all get offended all the time. We are all offended all the time. The sensibilities of every group, every ethnic group, every religious group, the young and the old, the men and the women, we're all offended. Everyone has a grievance. Everybody else has to suck it up. People are putting out rhetoric against any other group. Hey man, suck it up. Free country. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, these people get offended. It's literally an international incident. We're invoking the Holocaust, etc. And just don't build your brand on fighting PC and woke garbage if you're going to give into it when it actually counts. So they did him really dirty. Everybody's blaming Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's in a shitty situation. I don't envy him at all. He found himself in this unfortunate controversy that no one really could have seen coming. It's one of those things that just happens. Is it preventable? Yes, but then you can't really live your life. He can't really double down because he's in sort of a contentious situation. And his buddy should really have his back. His buddy should be firing on all cylinders. And you don't have to defend the actual action, but defend your guy.
Yeah.
They're going to give him a little talking to. He's in the principal's office. You should have left the car. Why'd you think that was okay? You should have turned the song off. Oh, come on now. Really? I mean, it reminds me literally of when I was in middle school. It reminds me of the kind of crap that you and your buddies would get called into the principal's office for in middle school. You're in there with your other 12-year-old buddies in the principal's office, and they're saying, who played the song? Well, Sneeko played it. Oh, well, Myron played the song. Well, why didn't you stop it? Why didn't you get up and turn the song off? Our code of conduct says we keep our hands and feet to ourselves, and we respect everyone at all times. I mean, really? These are...
I mean, yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like, and I don't know what these people expect, like making Andrew Tate, putting him kind of in this box. And I agree, like, he's put in a box. He obviously has charges against him, and he's kind of fighting these court cases. And obviously he lives in Romania. He's a citizen of the UK. I think he has a court case in the UK or something. So he is in a box. But I mean, when your whole shtick is kind of escape the matrix, say whatever you want, and then you backpedal, it's a bad look. And everyone has a certain threshold that they're going to fold under. At a certain point, there's enough pressure that literally any man is going to fold. And I guess we found Andrew Tate's threshold. That's kind of all it is. But besides the point. It's like, do they think they're helping the cause by, bringing him on and trying to make him apologize? When if you did this about any other group of people, it'll be fine. Like, they're not helping. And like Nick said, everybody knows already. Everybody realizes these situations. So I don't know what they expect. Like, it feels like they're on their last string, like their last leg, and they're kind of doing anything they can, and I feel like they're playing their cards horribly. Like, if anything, they should have said, oh yeah, it's just a song, we have free speech, but we obviously don't condone that. We understand you were joking. But, like, really? You're gonna do all of this over a song? It really just shows who these people are at the end of the day.
50-year-old men. 50-year-old anti-woke, hey, I'm a no-nonsense business guy. Get so real. Shame on you. Shame on you. You should know better. There is no excuse. But these guys are just like NPCs. They're just enforcers of the political order. If all you care about is money, if that's all you care about is money, career, status, then you're going to get thrown for a loop by this stuff. Does anybody care enough to stand on business to defend the principle of the matter? That's the question.
Clearly not.
Because the whole lecture was like, hey, Andrew Tate, you make all this money. You know what Patrick told him? He said at this college basketball game or something, Trump is in the box with Dana White and Jake Paul. He goes, you belong in that room. So is that really what it's all about, man? It's all just about making money and posing for pictures in a box seat at a fucking sports game? That's what it's all about? Hey, man, I know you're living your life, having fun, and everything like that. But if you don't kiss the wall, if you don't wear your kippah and kiss the wall and pretend to give a shit about the Holocaust like it's not all a load of crap, you'll never be able to aura farm in the box with Trump, and everyone on social media is gonna say, ooh, Top G is with Trump at the Indiana-Miami basketball game. Is that really what it's all about, for a bunch of douchebags to dap each other up? Oh, look! Dana White and this guy dapped each other up in the box at the big game. Come on, man. It's got to be bigger than that. It's got to be deeper than that. Does anyone even care enough to defend the principle of the matter?
No, they don't. That was a great ending. because I mean I tweeted something similar like a few days ago. It's like nobody actually cares. Everyone's a grifter. Everyone wants this whatever aura, this status. Nobody stands on anything. There's no principles. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. That's why I'm like trying to kind of get away from this kind of political circle jerk of content, because everybody repeats the same stuff. Nobody actually stands for anything. The second they could get a certain amount of money or a certain amount of status or whatever it might be, or they get pressure and they might actually lose something, then everybody folds. It's like nobody gives a shit. And I'm not saying nobody, because there are people in jail right now that I can't mention on YouTube who go to jail for the cause. And people might not agree with their optics, but they went to jail for their cause. That should say enough. These people are serious. And you don't have to agree with them 100%, but we have to defend people who are at least on a similar wavelength. We're kind of fighting for basically the same things. It's like 90% the same, around 90%. So we have to be on the same team. So it's like the infighting has to stop, and the people who actually stand on business, stand on their principles. If everyone came together, it'd be a lot easier to do that too. But instead, everybody would rather play this game of status, power, and it's just a circus. Like, the world just is a complete circus nowadays, and it's absolutely ridiculous. And it's honestly gets pretty annoying and pretty tiring at times, 100%. But that was well said by Nick. You know, that was a good clip. I don't always agree with him on everything, like I said, but you know, he broke the situation down perfectly, and he does what he's good at. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Really helps me out. And see you guys next time.